All right. Hello and welcome to the Raven's Nest, session 24. So we had last week off. I'll ask the players and our special guest tonight how they enjoyed their little break. But first, just want to address this and get it out of the way. Unfortunately, Pandora, played by Jax, is no longer with the campaign. And with that being said, wish him luck with his YouTube and stream whenever he can get better internet and get that back up into a live version. So hopefully he stays with doing the YouTube because I'm enjoying that story myself and keeping up with it. But with that, how was everyone's couple weeks? Rixian, let's start with you.
Good. And speaking of Jax's campaign, he's adding 2 new players to that one. And he's actually in a call with them right now to create their characters.
Nice.
They've been in a campaign that I played with them before from Athexia. I'm sure he told you about it. They're the same players. And it's going to be super fun having a 6-person campaign like that.
It will be interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Raven, how was your couple weeks?
Good. Just keeping busy with work and stuff. I feel like I'm in danger though right now in the game. Like the classic Simpsons kid. I'm in danger.
I was literally about to post it.
Yeah. I don't know the name of the kid.
This is the epilogue game right now.
Yeah.
How was your couple weeks?
Yeah, it was great, man. Just crafted a lot of stuff. Ordered some new minis for my future use in my game. That's about it.
Yeah, whenever you're done with them, let me know and just send them on my way. I'll be happy to take them.
I'll save them for future use.
Oh yeah, they've all come out pretty nice. I don't know if I would have the patience to try to do that though. I don't know. I might enjoy it, but I don't think I would.
Yeah. Well, thank DM Scotty. That's who I get all my inspiration from.
Nice. And our special guest tonight, the Blue Cheese Dragon.
Hello there. How are you?
Good. How was your
Have
week
a good
off?
week. Oh, it was fantastic. Biding my time, thinking of Raven over here.
Thinking of tossing me like a rag doll.
Yes, it was quite admirable the way you flopped around.
Like a fish.
Well, with that, how about I just open it up to the floor? There's not too much to recap, but with that, whoever would like to take the lead, feel free. The floor is yours.
So we were informed about the 3 tasks we had to do. From the I gotta pull up my notes. We met a new, very large dragon.
With a very large name as well.
Oh no, Kyle's messaging me. That's why.
No, I'm just. You just get the recap. Don't you worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay. So we met a new dragon, and his name. Oh, jeez, is it Oslod? No, that's not. That's the name Smith. Where is it? I swear I had it in my notes. I can't find it. God damn it.
Well,
Somebody else have it.
the first one, Duanduis, the colorful.
Yes, that one. Mm-hmm. We were speaking with that one, and basically tried to bargain the dragon's assistance against Estelar, and basically he told us we had to complete 3 tasks to prove our worthiness of their help. The first of which we are doing, which is the test of strength. And we came up through this path here, which had 2 dragon statues, and we kind of looked at them a little bit, but not close enough. We didn't see the runes on them.
Excuse me.
And when we decided to walk past them through this little narrow passageway, they started moving. We did sense before they started moving that they were conjuration magic, and didn't really get much else other than that until they started moving and they started attacking us, and it didn't go super well so far, and Pandora and Rixian kind of had to run away, and me and Kroot are kind of still here getting our shit pushed in. And that's kind of it. Oh, Kroot was a flying man. That's all I got.
Anybody else got anything they'd like to add?
This
But that was pretty good.
fight's super dang hard, and in Rixian's mind, he wanted to make sure that we all had a way out, considering I don't think these dragons were showing any mercy. In his mind, he was following Pandora, assuming she wanted to get off this place as soon as possible, just to save face. But considering whether or not that gets retconned, I'm pretty sure Rixian would have done something differently.
Oh no, nothing is retcon. You'll have to make your decision when it presents the opportunity.
Retcon, what's that?
Even though Jax is no longer playing Pandora, if you're saying Pandora, the character is still made the decisions that Jax made,
Yes.
then he would continue running after her.
Okay. Which is what I anticipated. I mean, I do feel it fair with, 23 sessions in, it like to just say that Pandora never existed or something would be pretty stupid. So, well, I think I came up with some good ideas. We'll get into that though for sure tonight.
Right.
Well, the only thing I want to add to the recap is the epicness of the battle that was going on in the air as Kroot and Raven were being hurled and attempted to be hit with tails, claws, sometimes just falling 60 foot down, sometimes being grasped again. But nonetheless, both of you still standing, Rixian off in the distance.
Oh yeah, Kroot had some pretty badass shit grabbing onto a tree when he fell. That was awesome. He had like a 30 athletics check or something crazy.
25,
Yeah.
I think it was.
It was
Yeah.
pretty high.
Yeah.
Literally jostling through the air in between flame blasts from the red purple dragon, and then falling to the ground in a fantastic, almost flying fashion. The dwarf wanted wings.
All while wearing like heavy ass plate armor. Yeah.
Good thing he's buff.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
just jump into tonight's game with this. We continue on June 14th, year 1101, as it's getting into the early evening hours. With the sun partially blocked by the clouds and snow, it is quite difficult to tell how long this trial of strength has been going on. The trial seems to be lasting forever at this point, and as time passes on, it seems to be proving more and more of as an impossible feat to accomplish. With a heavy heart, Pandora makes the decision to flee. Rixian, no longer feeling the magic provided by Pandora, begins to flee as well, following in her footsteps. This, leaving Kroot and Raven 2-on-2 with the blue and red dragon. But we pick it back up at the top of the turn order. Yes, Kroot, you have used your divine intervention.
Okay, I've been trying to remember, and my memory. Could have swore I did, but I wasn't for sure. Thank you.
What's that line? There's only one thing shorter than my memory.
I have when you used it last was June 13th, so it was the previous day in the game.
Okay.
But with that, like as I was saying, we are starting at the top of the turn order with the blue dragon going first. The red looking over and saying, "Brother, I wish to end the short one's life. I will send him to meet his god. He is a cleric."
I suppose that's your decision, then.
I thought you enjoyed playing with us. Don't you want to continue playing with us another day?
You tempt me.
If you kill us, no playing with us ever again. You don't
Brother,
every
finish
day get
this
to find
one.
someone like us.
Don't mind his words. We'll follow the one that fleed soon enough.
It's not every day you get to find somebody as fun to play with as us.
You speak too much, mortal. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
All right. Let's roll that d6.
Fuck.
Well,
And with that, the lightning crackling over the teeth becomes a bit more erratic. Some of it sparking out, and you can see this light beginning to grow in the back of his throat.
all right. You're up in the air currently, yes?
No, I'm actually not.
All right.
Raven came over in like natural 20 to me, or something like that with the last attack, and it hurt.
All right. I would like to. Could I fire directly down? Or do I have to
I would say as long as there's a line, like a line of sight, it should be easy enough.
All right. Flying over directly overhead of Raven, balling lightning in my mouth. You tempt me as well, mortal. Meet your maker. Dex save.
Isn't that gonna also hit the dragon behind
With
me?
it being directly, him being directly above, just not covering up your token, shooting straight down.
Oh. Hold on. I'm gonna open up the page again. It opens. My character sheet's lagging.
I noticed it was lagging for me on my other window that I have up.
Yeah, I was like, I might have to do
It's roll
from
20.
Maybe
Like
use
a-
maybe on instead. Wait, am I? Oh no, it's just a regular next step. Yeah. Oh balls! I think I'm down. There's no way that's.
So as you look above, the light from the sun gets covered just a bit as you see this ball of lightning beginning to emit from the jaws, going straight down, plunging into you. You feel the lightning just emitting through your entire body. You will take 85 points of lightning damage.
I'm down.
Oh, shit.
Three tens, I would like to point out.
Like that's my max hit points is only 79. So, like.
All right. And I believe
Wait, hold on. Can I absorb elements that?
I presume so.
Yeah.
If it's a reaction, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
I can do it
did
on
you
my-
use shield?
It's
At
the
any
beginning
time
of
for the
it's
last
the
turn.
beginning of the round. So I mean, to be honest, I I can't remember if he had used a reaction.
Well, I
within
know
his
you
last
haven't been
turn.
meleeing me. You've just been doing saves on me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Although I don't know why your dragon would know that, what to do on me, but
Well, I had attempted many times to hit you with physical
you hit me
attacks.
once physically. Tried to.
Yeah, that's when
I
he
tried a
finally gave
lot.
up.
Yeah. Kyle knows that, but I don't think the dragon would know.
I don't know what your AC is.
Right. If I remember right, you tried to hit me once and missed, but
And then
Alright.
that should be the end of the blue dragon's turn.
so hold on. How much is that halved?
Halved would be
42?
42, yes.
All right. I am almost down.
40 feet up in the air. I end my turn.
So as you feel this lightning just pulsing through you, Raven, we move on to Rixian. Rixian, ahead, Pandora is roughly 200 foot away from you. At this point, you see that the snow is beginning to pick up just a bit over in Pandora's direction. You look back, Kroot and Raven still fighting.
How far away am I from the red dragon?
If I remember correctly, you had just gotten like 60 foot off the map.
Still 150 feet away.
Yeah, so you should be roughly 150 foot.
Actually, I think it would technically be 100 because it's 9.
Yeah, like, yeah, if we do the Pythagorean theorem, right?
Yes.
But roughly that's your distance estimate. You've got
Okay.
one eye covered, you know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Realizing how tough a decision this was, and essentially leaving those two of my other comrades to die, he would not feel satisfied with himself if he didn't at least use one offensive spell this fight. And so he channels up as much energy as he can straight into his right arm with as much fuck you energy as he can muster.
It's kind of energy.
And cast Chain Lightning.
Ooh.
All right.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, that is within range.
That's a lot of dice.
Holy moly.
That is a lot of dice.
That ain't bad.
So I think this puts the chain would actually reach the other one, right?
It would, but it probably won't do anything.
I think it's any enemy within 30 feet of whatever target, but there might be more.
1 second. I need to find my sheet for. This is a deck save?
Indeed.
Yep.
A deck save versus a very powerful spell. All right. So the red dragon is a 14.
Yeah.
The blue, a 24. And the 56 damage.
Technically, it wouldn't reach the blue because he's 40 feet in the air, right?
Yes.
But the red dragon's more than 10 feet tall. So
That makes sense.
That is a great point.
It is a
Because
good point.
You are 25 feet away from me, which is within arc range.
Because, I mean, in theory, if
Yeah.
we were to compare it
Good-
to
good
an
point.
aspect of like something's 10 foot up and, you know, like, hey, I'm, 7 foot tall, I can reach my arms up and just pull myself up. And we're normally like, yeah, because of that. Like, I think that's fair. That should connect. But the blue with the 24.
Yeah.
So we just assume creatures are cubes as far as spacing goes. It's a 3x3 cube. Like,
Yeah, basically.
yeah. I mean,
Power of the cube.
I mean,
totally thought that blue dragon was immune to lightning.
whoa.
does it look like it took damage?
With that, as the lightning connects into the blue, as you had mentioned, noting just a bit that the blue still having a bit of a reaction to the lightning. Not as much as the red, of course, but still a bit. Definitely more than you anticipated.
Huh.
As you
That's
look back towards Pandora at this time, this is when you will see Duanduis, the colorful, appear before Pandora.
What are you doing here? I just say to myself. And I'm just looking at him. I'm not really moving until I see something happen with him.
This is off map, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm.
Yes.
What is he? So I see the dragon next to Pandora. I just want to gauge what he's doing.
I mean, from your distance away, it just seems that they're face to face. You're unsure of exactly what is going on.
That makes things difficult.
And isn't Duanduis like 80 feet long or something like that?
Indeed. The one that changed multiple colors.
It's a rainbow.
I don't think I have any other bonus action. Although, I'll use...
You already cast a spell, so I don't think you can cast another.
You're right. So I'm going to bonus action and get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Very well.
It's a good
Excellent.
idea. Is that the end of your turn?
I have my movement,
Mm-hmm.
and 150 feet away from each side are 2 dragons. 3 dragons. And I'm stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
I look back at the damage I just caused the dragons just now and realize, you know what? I'm not going to have time to cast a 10-minute spell. If I'm going to go down, I'm going to go down fighting some big-ass dragons. At least people will know I did a number on them. And walks 30 feet towards them.
All right. As you turn your back, give me a perception check as you begin to make your way back towards where the trial had begun.
Guessing this is not hearing based.
No, unfortunately not.
Ooh.
So with that, your passive's a little bit higher. So as you look over, one last glance over towards Pandora's direction, you will see the colorful dragon begin to raise its claw and moving it towards Pandora. As you just take a brief moment in observing what is happening, you notice that this isn't in an attacking manner. A talon outstretches just before reaching Pandora. Then, touching her temple, a silver stream begins to be what appears to be pulled out. Then, as it is absorbed into the talon, with a wave of the rest of the claw, Pandora disappears.
Fuck.
Kroot, unbeknownst to you what Rixian had just seen, it is your turn. Raven just took his best impersonation of a lightning rod as he at least absorbed a bit of it, preventing himself from falling in combat.
I will walk up to Raven, look up the dragons, and say, "Hey, there's no sense in trying to convince these guys to join our fight. think they're just scared to fight a real challenge. And I will put a hand on his shoulder. And I will cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you.
Not much, but
Hey, it's something. Is that 12 hit points?
You hear that, brother? They think you're scared.
His god would be proud.
I said you're both scared. And I'll flip them both off with my bonus action.
Isn't that just item interaction? I mean,
Excuse
Bonus
me.
action not needed, but yes, you can do that.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Do you have a free hand for that?
All it takes is extending the finger.
Ah, yes. A fair extension.
I mean, you could wield a great axe two-handed and still flip off with both fingers. I mean,
Yeah.
How dare you?
Is that the end of your turn as you flip them
Grinning
both
at him the
off?
whole time. That is the end of my turn. Yep.
Raven, it's your turn.
all right. So, question: blue is up in the air, right? So I'm not in melee range. Yes.
Correct. You're in
Okay.
melee range of the red, though.
Right. So I say to Kroot, let's finish off the red one that's on the ground, and I'll move to the other side to get a better position.
Yeah, yes.
And I will make. Hold on, let me double check, make sure there's nothing else I should do just to be safe.
For flavor-wise, if you'd like, you can attack while you're running around because he is encased in the guiding bolt. So your first attack will...
Oh,
advantage.
okay. Yeah, so like as I'm sliding by, I make my first attack with the booming sword. And where is my here we go. And always lose track of these damn things. Not that. Here we are. Advantage, and then this is the first time y'all have actually seen this, but I'm gonna have to roll it a third time because of the feat I took last level. Oh, never mind. I don't. That's a crit.
Oh, nice.
So, this is with the sneak attack.
Holy macaroni.
So, 24, 43,
63.
63 damage for the first attack. So as I'm running through, I just like try to like gut this thing as I run through.
Yes, you
and
do.
just
As you
exploding
maneuver
energy.
your way underneath, you extend the boom spike rapier, and as you do, it just slices in quite deep, digging in as it has a reaction and just bends down, and as it does, the blade just sinks in farther. Eventually, you turn, ripping it out as the blood just drips over you just a bit as you make your way to the other side. From its current condition, it is beginning to look a bit rough.
And then as I pull back for the second attack. And now
Stick him again.
Yeah, turning off sneak attack for that one. And then if it doesn't, do it again. Oh my god!
Oh my lord.
Remember last game rolling ones and twos,
Oh.
and you were like, fuck roll 20.
Yeah. Oh my god, and that's actually pretty decent damage too. So let's see, 19
42.
and 23. Yep, 42. Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh Jesus.
Looking a bit hard up, brother.
I told you I liked him.
Are you sure you don't want to take us up on that deal now? And
The
then,
path remains the same. You've already chosen your way.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm running.
Is that it?
And then, let me just double check, make sure I don't have any like bonus action crap I can do. Don't think I do. How many rounds has it been? we know?
In total,
Yeah.
4-ish, maybe 5.
Okay, never mind. If we were getting close, I was gonna do another Blade Song East because it's supposed to last like a minute and 10 rounds. But...
Yeah,
I'm done.
like when I was rewatching it, almost every turn, because there was a lot of thought going into it, was taking on an average between 4 to 5 minutes. So we didn't get too far into rounds. I'm remembering 4 for sure. Maybe this is the 5th kind of thing.
So much happened in such a short in-game time period.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's all I got.
At the end of your turn, swooping down and landing behind you. That's it.
All right. The little one. Are you ready to speak with Vader?
I'm always ready to speak to my god.
And as he swings towards you with his claws, the talons extending out, you can see this claw twice the size of you, Crew, as it comes in for a 26 to hit.
Healed.
Bringing you to, what is it, 27?
28.
28? Okay.
28.
I wasn't sure. I knew it was like 22 or 23 off the top of my head, which I'm actually surprised I'm remembering your guys' high SACs. But then swinging in again with another claw. This one for a 26 as it reflects off the shield as well. And then we'll attempt to bite you. This one for a 28.
That hits. Matches exactly my armor class right now.
14 piercing damage. Plus 5 fire damage for a total of 19 damage.
Okay.
How you hanging in there, bud?
I've seen better days.
Same.
And as the teeth pull out of you, Crew, you can see the flames beginning to trickle and growing inside the throat of the red dragon. If not me, you'll soon meet your god.
At the end of your turn, a tail strike against Raven.
At the end of the other dragon's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, end of my turn. So
Advantage.
after your attack, it'll be your turn.
So you landed?
He is landed. Or has landed.
Oof.
15 to hit.
Nope. Did you net one?
Pretty much. And
All
with
right.
that, attempting to attack Raven at this advantageous positioning, being too confident, missing. Raven, turning, you find yourself pinned in between both.
Question, they're still squeezing, aren't they? Well, I guess the blue probably isn't, but...
The lightning trickling over the teeth a tad bit. At the end of my brother's turn.
Wasn't my turn. That was
Oh.
legendary.
No, oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, I have my plan.
I will then proceed to. So you saw my D4.
Mm-hmm.
I will then proceed to claw bite. All advantage. That is the claw.
Sorry, Raven. It's a natural 20.
Yeah.
That is the... I'm going to go ahead and change the equation on the fly. First damage.
Got it.
Actually, I don't know how close he is to down.
I mean, I'm assuming I would have shielded regardless of... I can't tell it's a crit. But if I know you're attacking me, but...
Well, I mean, so, like, you would... Like, when you get to shield, you get to know what the dice roll is, right? So I would say, like, you know, it's a 29 to hit, and then you'd say shield.
Right.
So, but with this just being a natural 20, I mean...
What?
Really...
Just knowing how low I am, like how injured I am, I think I would still shield regardless. If that's okay. I mean, I know it's going to go through.
I mean, you absolutely
that's
can.
your call.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it, sure.
Second attack is a 30 to hit.
What is my AC? The second is a 30?
Mm-hmm.
I think that still hits. Yeah.
All right. So you have taken 19 damage from the first one?
That actually drops me. Exactly, I had 19 hit points.
The second one doing 14?
I mean, I'm down. But
yeah.
So.
And then the last one, I believe, is a bite attack. So, okay, so just to make sure I have this right, the first roll, that was a 19 to hit, and then the 30, and then the 14 damage, that is from the bite, right?
The second one, the first two were claws, and honestly, if he went down, I would have actually grappled him with the second one, so I could do what I'm messaging you with.
Okay. Well, then with that, as Raven, you were knocked down with the first claw attack. The next one, scooping you up with a bit of snow. The dragon plunging you into his mouth and swallowing you.
Wait, do I take damage from the second attack, or is it just grappling?
Technically the second attack is just a grapple, but
so I didn't take auto death fails then.
But the second one, okay. You will take a hit, which will be 2 death saves.
The grapple attack?
No, from him swallowing.
The second claw attack. Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure because if I'm taking damage, then yeah, it's 2 death fails, right? But yeah. I assumed it was just a grapple, which isn't damage. So
3 attacks. So.
Yeah, the second attack is the grapple. The third attack is the swallow and damage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Got it.
Okay, I didn't realize the swallow did damage. I was confused with what you were saying.
Well, the swallow was a bite.
Oh, okay.
From my understanding.
Does it auto hit?
That one was a 30 to hit.
Roll. Yeah, and it's advantage because you're down.
Wait, I thought the second attack was a 30 to hit.
I have the second one with a 19.
No, that was the damage on the first one.
9.
Grapple is auto fail.
The grapple's not auto fail, but
I didn't know that. Okay.
There is a 19 and then a 30 for the bite attack.
Yeah, that hit. Yeah. Okay. I was just confused. I didn't realize.
There was also a 19 damage, but there was also a 19 to hit.
Right. I guess I didn't realize the grapple was an auto. Because I didn't. I was like, there was no roll, so I was confused.
No problem. But we're all good then?
Yeah.
Well, not all good, but you know what I mean. All caught up.
Well, yeah, no, I understand now. Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps we could remove him from the map, if you will. Nothing personal. You're just tasty.
Oh, he got swallowed or what?
He is swallowed.
I'm gonna laugh really fucking hard if I nat 20 my save and wake up inside and start stabbing him from the inside. I know it's not going to happen, but that'd be pretty great.
I want to duck behind some shrubbery or a tree or whatever from where the nearest point where I am right now. And I would like to cast a storm sphere at 5th level, right on top of the blue dragon, so right around here. Wait,
It's a 20-foot sphere, correct?
yeah, just in an angle where I don't hit Kroot, so like around here somewhere. Fucking hell.
Oop.
A little to the left.
That's what I have for you. You can control it now, but that's where I was guessing.
Is that an attack roll that you have to make for that?
That's the bonus action lightning strike, which is gonna miss anyway, because that's what I was gonna do.
But that will make a strength save from both the red and blue.
Yep.
Let me check something real quick. I might be able to help.
You might help with guided strike. I'm not sure.
But you're not within 30 feet of me. Yeah.
No.
Never mind.
Okay. Yeah.
Good thought, but yes, that is true. 30 foot.
Nice.
Kroot, you feel the flames still growing over the trees. It's growing just a bit hotter. The dragon at the end of the blue one's turn, just so you're aware, natural 1 on its attack as it attempted to bite you, but with the wound that Raven had given it, its legs buckle a bit, and it is well off on the mark with its attack. My strength save is exactly a 17.
Yeah.
And that is a 14. You don't have the +7.
I don't have a +7.
Not on the sheet that I'm looking at. +5 to, or like it's to like these, but not to that.
I'll double check, but I could have swore I copied the strength save correctly. That is a strength save, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at, but
I'm showing +7.
never mind. Ignore me.
Gotcha, bro.
Not good. I was bad eyes.
Feeling well, brother?
No, actually not.
Tisk tisk.
So neither of them fail.
Oh, it's still doing some damage though.
Dang it. I really wanted that 6 damage to nail.
That was really unfortunate.
Alright. Trying to remain out of sight from them. That'll be my turn.
Move. Are you moving any closer?
I'm moving. I'm in the same range to cast a spell either way, but I was hoping that if I can find some more cover near them, then that would be the best thing.
All right. Well, taking some cover, hiding behind some of the shrubberies, trees, and still having quite a bit of distance in between, you can see that the red is looking as if he is about to fall as we move into Kroot's turn.
All right. I'm gonna be like, I may go down, but I'm taking one of you sons of bitches with me. I'm gonna cast Flick
Peeking over at
Wounds
Kroot as he does this.
at 2nd level.
Girl.
Yes. As I grab onto the red's wounded leg.
Nice.
Nice. As you do, the necrotic damage pulsing through, you can see it crackling, tracing, almost making a labyrinth as it goes around all of its red and orange-like scales. As it does, it'll turn, look at its brother, and just say, "They did it." As he begins to just fall apart. Blood begins to spew out of in between the scales. Then shortly after, what appears from your previous encounters, Kroot, almost as if lava, as it just dissipates, falling into the ground, the snow melting away before the dragon fully disappears.
I'll point my hammer at Blue and say, "Pit my friend out or you're next."
You have no idea how that makes me feel. Finally, some breathing room. And I take off 40 feet up into the 40 feet up in the air towards Rixian. Is this correct? I'm gonna double check that. Yes. Okay. Cool.
The wings flap. Kroot, you feel some of the snow batter against you as the distance becomes a bit greater between you and the blue dragon.
You need to stop interesting me so much.
I'm just that charming.
You have an electrifying personality. What can I say? Opposing
Quite.
charges.
It's quite shocking to hear you say that. Coming from a dragon as electrifying as yourself.
Oh, stop. I think this makes it my official turn, if I'm correct.
Kroot has movement, right?
Yes, he does.
Ah.
I believe in a bonus action as well.
Yeah, no, that's it for me. There's not much I can do with my bonus action.
You don't
The
wish to
electricity's
pursue?
still crackling right in this area, right?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely know
Yeah,
from
that's why I didn't
Rixian's
chase.
previous attacks that you would need to go around that.
Yeah. I probably would have moved sideways. Right there.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check to figure out.
Well, real quick, I will need a death save from Raven.
But I'm not on the map anymore.
But you're still in the turn order.
It doesn't count.
I don't see myself in the turn order.
I do.
I can re-add you to the map if you like.
I didn't die.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
I was almost on the 3. I couldn't
On
tell.
the 3, yeah.
That thing
I was
was
like, oh,
cocked.
no.
Yeah, that digital die was cocked. I don't get that how that happens, but it does.
All right, and then with beginning on the blue dragon's turn, the lightning crackling a bit more, emanating from its teeth, just as it had done before, as the light begins to grow in the back of his throat.
Question: don't I have inspiration? Not that I failed, but I might need it.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, because I've got to pass 3 of these in a row. Because he hit me earlier and I have 2 death fails. Which sucks because they weren't actual world fails.
I have an
So-
inspiration as well.
You know, I was hoping you wouldn't notice me.
What's the turn, Blue?
Which one of them looks more damaged?
I mean, you put me on death's door like 3 times. So.
Percentage-wise, it's relatively the same. His Crute's looking pretty rough, but he's got a big HP pool. Rixian's not looking too good, but he's got a smaller HP pool.
You know,
Did Crute ever cast Death Ward on me?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well, I'm keeping that in mind then.
wouldn't that have gone off before, or did that go off before?
I think it
Lasts
Did
for
it.
8 hours.
He did it. Like it would have, yeah, it would have gone off before because you had been knocked out or knocked down before. I don't know if it continues to last as long as it's used up in that 8 hours. It dissipates.
I thought it was after
What?
that happened.
No, once it's used once, it's over.
It might have just been used and we called it out before, but he was just so annoying that he kept battering me in the same place. I mean, if you cast it as I made the decision to run away,
No, this was cast before combat.
it was before combat.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the fact it lasting 8 hours, it was just a precautionary thing.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered then.
You know, I think I'll save I think I'll save you for last. Flying over, 40 feet directly above, lightning rod.
You sure you aren't full already?
You have a lightning rod?
Well, he's making you the lightning
Or is it
rod.
lightning breath.
He's lightning
okay.
breath. You're the
Okay.
lightning rod.
Okay.
What can I say? You've impressed me, and you didn't
You rolled a
run.
5 or a 6 again?
Yeah, this time it was a 6.
Damn. I believe it. I mean, I did it in my game last time with my players, and I even let them roll the last 2 times and told them you're
I
faking
yeah,
your
actually
hands.
remember you telling me that. You're like,
Yeah,
just so you guys
they
know
rolled a
here,
6
you
and
can
a
roll.
5. I was like, see, it's not me. Dexterity saving throw, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Oh.
Hey, that looked like one of my rolls.
Well,
Oh, that did not make it.
Unfortunately not. Crew, as you do become this lightning rod, you try to jump over towards your west side, the flames growing. You hesitate just a bit as the lightning strikes you directly. You will take 57 points of lightning damage.
And I am down.
Why did I never take only 50 damage or 57 from a lightning round?
That's why I said that looked like one of my rolls.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I
always took 80 plus.
damage. I would have survived it too.
Not that I'd ever be glad to be hit by any of them, but
And with that one flying above, Kroot, the last thing you see is just the flash of light before things go dark.
what can I say? Healers first, right?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
bull
but he'll look
crap.
down
I yell at it from the
and-
distance.
And see me unconscious with both my birds sticking up at him.
That is not what you did. Healers first. Why'd you beat me up then? Such bull crap.
Insult to injury for Rick.
then why was I taken down first?
To be fair, I didn't know who it was and wasn't a healer going in. You know, no meta and all that.
Rixian, it's your turn.
This fucking dragon. And I
The macho mans are coming for you.
I mean, I could get tripped and that would be it. Because Pandora's disappeared, Raven is swallowed, and Kroot has just been charred. I'm just gonna go all out with spells at this point. And I'll just be back on the map right where I am right now. Why did you have to be made of lightning? And I'll cast Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll my thing. It's a dex save if I'm correct.
Yep.
Indeed.
Same thing you've been doing, right?
It's a 22 on the save.
It's 14 damage. Have that by his freaking lightning crap, and it's 7.
We don't know that for sure.
I know that because he took damage from lightning.
3 times now.
Indeed. He's
Oh,
seen
you
a
did see that it was
reaction
resistant?
the
Okay.
first time and then proceeded on, noting the other two. This now
I
the
thought it was
third.
just past saves is what you meant. But...
Anything else, Rixian?
Bonus action, Storm Sphere Lightning. Also, he needs to make a strength save because he ended his turn within it.
I'm 40 feet above
Yeah,
the
it says-
ground.
well, yeah, I forgot to put the thingy on.
Wait, you killed... Oh, you fired lightning, okay.
Straight
Then-
down lightning rod style.
Then get zapped, mofo.
60-foot range.
Yep.
This thing's annoying. And then I was like, yeah, close quarters combat. Really fuck.
So wait, can you move the storm sphere? Is that a thing?
Maybe as an action?
I
don't-
think as an action.
Well,
It remains.
reaches up 60 feet in the air, so.
Oh, awesome! I'm not aware of this spell at all.
Yeah,
So I was just
It's got a
legitimate.
60-foot radius all around. So.
Yeah, and then this is like for a bonus action, it's like an attack, but for the 17 will be a miss.
Any chance we could call this a draw?
As a lightning bolt right over the blue dragon's wing as it's hovering above its now dead prey. Well, unconscious prey. The lightning rod of the dwarf that lays
Jeez.
below.
Well fought and all that.
If only you didn't run. You disappointed me.
I was not running, I was making distance.
Yes. So what do they call it? Selectively aggressive.
I was...
retreating in the other direction.
Aggressively?
I'm a ranged attacker, and you kept getting in my face. You think I'm gonna run towards you?
End of turn, Rixie.
You're up on, at the end of your turn. I move 40 foot closer as I dive in.
I move 30 foot closer out of spite.
You make me so happy.
Crude, can you give me a death save, please, bud?
I have to?
Unfortunately, yeah. It's one pass.
7. I made it.
Raven,
Yes.
death save.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
2 and 2.
That was almost
Yeah,
the
if I
one.
can land on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. All right,
And-
that's 2 passes, 2 fails.
I
The lightning just emanating a bit across the teeth, not as much as it had been before making Kroot a lightning rod.
I land on the ground right in front of him. Death before dishonor and all that, right?
I'm just not talking. And he's just trying to keep his favorite memories in mind. Well, I got nothing. I ran out of tricks.
I level down with you. The heaving head of this dragon sitting right before your face. I like you. 3 attack rolls.
Oh shit!
You don't
Imagine if he hated
bully
you.
the person you love.
You haven't known dragons very long.
They're gonna come down, land.
Yep.
Just
I
wanna-
had presumed I'd already done that. Apologies.
Just want to make sure I'm trying to remember to toggle the tokens.
Claw, bite.
Okay, first attack, 23.
I mean, what do you think?
Well, just giving you the option. Second
Oh.
attack, a 17.
Am I able to upcast shield?
Mm-mm. Fortunately not. That'd be
That
dope,
would be
though.
the sickest fucking thing ever.
You can use the slot to shield though. He doesn't do anything.
No,
different.
I'm not upcast,
Yeah.
but can I use a higher slot to shield?
No, I don't believe that's in this in the spell.
Wait, yeah, you can't make it better, but I mean, you can
No,
use
I'm
any
not
spell
going to make
slot
it better.
there.
I just want
Yeah.
to use a different
Yeah,
spell slot other than the first one.
Ah.
If I
Hey,
can
you
do
can
that.
use like a 5th level spell slot to cast shield. It won't
I
make
can?
it any better, but you can still cast it.
Yeah. Oh,
If
yeah.
I can do
that's,
that,
if that's
I'll
what
do
you're
that.
asking, I'm pretty sure that yes, you can.
Yes. Okay.
I would have to double check, but I'm nearly positive I've seen that in a game. But I mean, I know that doesn't necessarily make it like a thing. But
Well, I think it's any spell.
Shield
yeah.
as a second level.
It's just unfortunate to have to use the second level spell slot for first
My
level
AC is
spell.
Right.
now 21.
All right.
Yes, when you
I-
cast a spell, the spell slot can be the same level as the spell or higher. For example, if your character has two first level spell slots and 1 second level, you can cast Burning Hands at a first level, and then once you run out, you can use it in casting it as a second, which is a really bad example to use with Burning Hands, but like the point
Because it
being-
actually upscales.
yeah, because it upscales, but that's just like the
I mean,
example from the book.
like Detect Magic, for instance, is the same thing. You can use a second
Right.
level spell slot to.
Okay, so that brings your armor class to a 21, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so the first attack was the 23, so that's going to be 1 hit, as the following one is a 20 and a 17.
I'm assuming I survived this one hit,
The-
which I'm not.
The first attack or the only attack that hit, dealing 10 damage overall.
Down.
You're down?
Yes.
You rinse and repeating then with those other ones
Yeah.
since the first attack knocked down?
Definitely.
You
kidding.
already used- So then grappling with the second attack, since the first one knocking you down, you don't have to worry about marking down shield since it knocked you unconscious.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about playing this character anymore. That's-
Maybe. Maybe it depends on how your death saves go. You might join Raven down there as he wakes up.
Oh yeah, that will be lovely to live through.
Grapple, then swallow. So you'll do take 2 failed death saves as he bites into you. Well, the bite missing actually. Let me double check. Does 17 meet your armor class with no shield?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that'll miss. You just
No, I'm sorry. That would hit.
Okay, so then taking 2 death saves and then being swallowed.
Yeah.
Which does bring us to your turn.
Come on, dude. Natural 20.
Alright. It'd be so pathetic if I died here. Hey!
Nice.
Oh, man, so close.
1 and 2.
You're really out here ending the campaign.
Kroot. You have 1 pass
Storm Sphere goes down.
and 1
Ooh.
fail.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can.
Reroll that? I will. Come on.
Nice.
All
Nice.
right, 2 passes. Raven, you are 2 and 2.
All right, here we go.
Come on, dude. Nat 20.
I mean, if I can, if I fail,
20 this shit.
inspiration. I just called it
Come on.
desperation.
Desperation, hey.
Touch.
That's a pass, right?
That is
That
That's a
has a
pass.
pass.
Yeah. So I have 3 passes, and
So
I guess I stabilize, right?
you do. Still unconscious, but you do stabilize.
How long does it take to regain consciousness? Isn't it a
1
you have to roll
hour.
D4 or something like that?
Yeah, it's a
1 hour.
an hour at the minimum, but it is a D4.
Yeah.
Would you mind telling us the intricacies of the draconic digestive system?
Well, I'm not conscious, so I'll have to wait till I wake up. Wait, did you get swallowed too?
Hi.
Gurgle, gurgle.
Which then after Raven will become Blue Dragon.
All right. Fly. Land.
Oh shit.
And I presume swallow.
How much room does this thing have in its stomach?
I would think enough.
For 3 people, like
Giant
full
dragon,
size?
Yeah. Yeah,
I
I'd
mean-
have no problem.
You're like
You
an
know what?
annoying Cassidon main.
I.
that's
That was
cold,
a-
Rixian.
that was
Wait,
a
I don't get
defense-
it.
Didn't hear it, so.
He went 4-0, and with no
Oh.
repercussions.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
So- being swallowed, Kroot. Now, at this point, because I have had Blue Dragon pretty much act independently with one direction. So at this point, special guest, if you'd like to hang out until later, like towards the end, that's up to you. But if not, I appreciate you playing the dragon. But at this point, I'm going to take over the RP of him. So with that,
Okay, sorry.
the 3 of you being swallowed, everything dark. Unbeknownst to you, this is when the blue dragon will begin to dissipate. Each of you then feeling just a tad bit of warmth in your unconscious states. At this point, can each of you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Nice.
Ooh. Now I get a nat 20.
Hey, that's not bad for me.
All right. Rixian. As you feel your eyes begin to flutter, you look around. You find nothing around you. You feel as if you're sitting upon solid ground, but all around is just nothing but darkness. Then, as you stand and look forward, you will see a constellation of a shell.
A constellation of what?
A shell. Like, basically like a star constellation.
Okay. I guess I stand up. Do I feel wounded or
You actually feel normal. No pain. As you look down at your body, no wounds, nothing.
hello? I don't know the way back from here. If you could give me a sign here.
As you look towards the constellation of the shell, you see as each of the stars begin to brighten, synchronizing with the voice. I was wondering when you would come.
I was thinking the same thing. He just looks kind of complexed and wondering what the heck that voice is, where he is, and why he's not dead.
Thinking this to yourself and then getting a response, almost as you were carrying a conversation. You are dead. My name is Nima. You know me as the goddess of the sea. And with this, then the constellation of the shell, the stars begin to move towards you. You see this flickering image of a woman, then the stars beginning to pull in towards each other slowly as a slightly bright light begins to emit. Then the image of your sister, Shoriel, begins to walk towards you. I chose this to not startle you. I hope this finds you well.
She's not dead, is she?
No. She is safe and protected beneath the sea.
Protected. You saved me once before, right?
Indeed. And since you've possessed a bit of my power for some time, I felt that you were on the right path, but you never sought my guidance. Why?
I never knew you existed. I heard about you. I didn't know where to look, really. I never thought about these kind of things and where my powers came from, and I don't know. I guess I didn't want to make assumptions and didn't feel like I was worshiping you for selfish reasons. I was worried about that.
Well, our time here will be short. But know, my spirit is always with you.
Wait, am I not dead anymore? Where am I going?
If that's what you wish to know, then I will tell you. And as the image of Joriel begins to step forward, you see the skin beginning to almost break apart as little particles of light beams begin to emit just ever so slightly out of her skin. Then, almost turning into just an element of light itself, the pure form walks into you. You hear a voice inside your head. Your work is not done. But know that this is not a gift of my own alone. Then, Rixian, everything fades black. Raven, you find yourself in a similar situation. Laying down, feeling that you're laying upon the ground, but seeing nothing, you look around in complete darkness.
Like, check myself out. Am I like all, I check to see if I'm all messed up or how hurt I am. Like, what?
You
What
find
happened?
yourself in a perfect condition. No wounds. Your attire and your armor, perfectly fine. Your weapons sheathed. You feel, warm in comparison as you had when in the snowy lands.
I would try to light a torch or something, I guess. I mean, I can see in the dark, I guess, but like, is it just pitch black?
Yes, as you light a torch, while you see the light coming from the flame, it quickly just finds itself almost in a barrier, not projecting more than a couple of inches away from the flame itself. But looking around, then you will see a constellation, a star constellation, this of a tree.
I would probably put down my prism glasses to see if I sense any magic around me. Because I
As
am
you look on the
confused.
glass, as you put down the glasses and look around, you find variations of every type of school of magic that you know, and others that you had not even imagined.
Ooh.
Then the stars will begin to brighten, synchronize with the voice. Always dependent on those, aren't you?
Yeah. Who is this?
You've worn each of my faces, and you don't know who I am?
What?
Hell.
Is it really you?
Yes. Say it.
Ramir?
As you say the words Ramir, then you will see the stars beginning to pull themselves together. And then, as they brighten just a bit, a more vibrant image of your father begins to walk towards you. My son. Well, as you know now, not my actual son.
Wait. This is my father, but it's Ramir?
I've just taken this form so that way you find, well, it's a bit easier to talk.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my child, but you are one with the earth now.
Oh, darn. That's... Can only imagine what's going to happen to the rest of the Elista with Estelar still getting his way. We didn't finish our mission.
Yes. My siblings seem to have found themselves in a bit of a tizzy as of late. Talking all sorts of nonsense of destruction. But most of us have kept a clear head. Thanks to each of you.
Well, half of you have been taken by Estelar, right? Well,
Not,
your remains, rather. Sorry.
not half. Almost. One piece seems to be safe for now. The other, well, with how the events in Laos are going, I assume he will have no issue in acquiring the piece of my brother. Hopefully he still has a clear head.
I mean, we had the incomplete crown when the pieces joined, but if we're all dead, what's going to happen? I mean, somebody's going. Estelar will almost surely find it. Won't the world end?
But our spirits are with you.
Does that mean the power is no longer with the actual pieces? The power is with us, is what you're saying?
You'll be met with a nod of yes.
That's great news, but I mean, if we're dead, I would imagine that means he can never complete his mission to assemble the remains. Or he might try to and then become frustrated when he realizes it doesn't actually work.
Well, I feel that I have answered enough for you.
Well, what now?
Now you go back. As the skin begins to crackle, the beams of light begin to emit through. Your father just becoming that pure entity of light as he steps forward into you. Then all goes black, Raven.
Oh, wow.
Crew,
That was cool.
you find yourself in a quite similar situation. Laying on the ground. Feeling ground, but looking around seeing nothing. Just complete darkness.
I will look around, stand up, make sure all my weapons are on me.
Indeed they are. You find yourself in a perfect condition. No bruises, no cuts, no burns. Your beard is immaculate. All your armor well placed. You're perfectly fine.
Still handsome.
Still handsome.
I see anything in the distance or anybody approaching me.
As you stand up, then you will see a star constellation. This one made of a hammer. The lights begin to flicker, synchronizing with a voice. Dwarf, why haven't you come for me?
I don't know who you are.
You know who I am. You followed me almost your entire life. I give you
Peter.
power each day. Yes, it's me. Vader. What are you
sound
doing
like a
here? You're
dwarf.
not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be in Laos,
killed by
retrieving my
dragons.
spirit. Sorry. I'm just behind the screen. I'm trying to roleplay a slightly crazed war god. So
Yeah.
But go ahead, Groot. Sorry for interrupting you.
All right. Like, I think I've served you well.
You have. Well, just thought that you would come find me, knowing that we could be one, parts of each other. At this point, the constellation still just remaining that, a constellation.
You're always a part of me. Hence, that's why I pray to you.
But you know that he comes for me. But you find yourself here. I can't do much for you, little dwarf. But I can do this. And a single star begins to come from the mace and make its way towards you.
The Warhammer?
However you'd like it to be, it's a depiction of... I would actually go as far as saying it looks exactly as your weapon. The Warhammer that has the boot.
Warhammer.
But as the star moves towards you, it just hits you square center of the forehead. This is all that I can give. But if you have a final question before you go, ask it.
We get ale in Valhalla.
All that you can drink.
Aha. Whenever you're ready to take me, I'll be ready.
Soon. And as you feel yourself grow in a bit of warmth, you find everything fading to black. And this is where we'll go ahead and take our break.
Ooh, that was good. I didn't know what to expect, but that was good.
That was really good.
Couple minutes.
I'd be back.
All right. And we're back. So, as each of you see nothing but darkness at this time, Kroot, you will begin the first to find consciousness as your eyes begin to flutter. You just see snow falling. You find yourself cold, hurting. You look at your hands. You find numerous wounds. You feel pain almost everywhere through your body.
There's a lot of rapper noise.
Sorry, I didn't. Taco Bell has arrived after an hour and a half.
Just make sure you have push to talk on for me, Ben. Kroot, as you take a look around, you find yourself no longer in the forest. Instead, you find yourself near the base of a mountain. To your left, you find Raven. To your right, you see Rixian. And then you'll hear a voice, which, not knowing exactly where it is coming from at the moment, it does seem to be above your head. Well, the brothers seem to have liked you, at least a bit. Are your friends awake yet?
I'll go at this point and shake him awake. Guys, get up. I don't know what happened,
Oh,
but seems like we're alive.
Are we still like bloody as shit now that we're waking up? Or
Yes,
are we
each of you will
healed?
find yourself at 1 HP.
I can't get up.
Oh.
Well, it's getting quite late, but welcome to the second trial. The next task, if you will.
Everything hurts.
I'm sure it does. Not many have... Well... None at all, at that matter, have ever been able to take down the red one. That's...
It's a cake.
Oh. Well, we know your choices. You, Rixian. That's what they call you, correct?
Yeah.
Wherever that courage came from, whether it's from your god, or perhaps just pure adrenaline, as you slightly mixed human. Elf? Yes. A half-elf. Wherever that courage came from. It was, well, a pivotal decision. The others, well, you two stared death in the face. Almost without flinching.
Yeah, that's what we're good at. Ow.
Oh. With the trial of strength being complete, know this. It wasn't just a physical test, but that of a mental fortitude as well. How far can you be pushed before you're broken? Before the bond that you have created with one another, traveling through this world. Well, what that has created. And then with this, a bit of a golden fog will begin to flow down from the cliffside. Breathe in.
Sorry, I'll do it.
Do each of you do so?
Yes.
Can I insight him first?
You can't even see where the voice is coming from.
Okay.
So you can give an insight off of how the words sound, but it will be at disadvantage.
Sure. Why not? With my +1.
Nat 20. 2 of them.
It's an 11.
So, and the voice just sounds nice and calm. As far as you can tell.
Yeah.
So, who is this? Is this Doen Dudis?
No, the voice does sound a bit different.
Mm-hmm. Do we not recognize this one, I'm assuming?
No, you do not.
Okay. I guess I'd breathe in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with each of you breathing in, you will feel a warming sensation begin to emit through your body as it begins at the center of your chest, at your heart. When your heart beats, you feel it emitting through your veins, through your blood, as it stretches out through your limbs. The warmth begins to overtake you as you look towards your body and your damaged armor and just physique itself. You see the wounds beginning to slowly heal.
Hmm.
And for this to take full effect, and then this is when you will see a very, very small in comparison silhouette from the 2 previous dragons. This one seeming to be just about 5 foot in length as it lands. Completely golden in color, while very small, still looking extremely old. It a bit feeble as it lands, wobbling. The wings quickly fall, pulling themselves to its body. Well, I am Zaitan, the protector of knowledge. If you're ready to begin your second trial, that of intelligence and wisdom, we can do so now.
Are we fully healed?
Protector of knowledge?
Yes, that's what I said. No, at the moment you are not fully healed. Mechanically speaking, basically every minute that passes, you will begin to heal 1 HP.
What about spells?
Just HP, bud.
Okay, just checking.
I wouldn't say I'm eager to get started while I'm racked in all this ache and pains.
No, this one is not as demanding in that demeanor. This one, just of your minds. I am the protector of knowledge. I am not a heathen as those brothers.
Yes. We might just need like 10 minutes or so to recuperate a little bit, though, I think, before we can start moving, to be honest.
Yeah,
Oh.
10 minutes would be fine.
So what happens if we fail this one?
Well, then you have no choice on what happens.
Is that why that yellow tiefling disappeared?
Indeed. She's still alive, mind you. Just, well, back home. Unfortunately for her, that of which has been destroyed.
Right. Well, that's better news.
In
What happened
here,
depends.
by the way, I believe this is yours. And as this little golden dragon well, 5 foot, so not completely tiny by any means, but in comparison of the other two, will extend its head and open its mouth a bit, and as it does, the half circle of the halo will be coughed up as it falls into the snow.
Oh, I was looking for that. And I'll just stand up and reach for it.
Well,
We've
you can
figured out
take
what-
as much time as you would need, but no, you will not be able to leave on your own free will at this point.
I want to
So
see
you're-
this through.
Have we figured out what this darn thing can do? This incomplete relic?
This, it has all of our powers just in one place now. You
No.
can still,
We
yes.
still have our own powers, though.
D-
Did you not speak with your god about...
what?
When I spoke with the god of the masks, he told me that the powers did not stay with the relic. When I spoke with Ramir, he said that the powers, we absorbed them. They're no longer with
Listen, mortals, if you wish to squabble for now, and the Zaitan will look up towards the sky, it'll be night soon. Perhaps shelter would be in order.
that. Yes,
Ye-
that sounds
yeah.
good.
Give us a bit. We'll definitely do this challenge.
Well, by the looks of it, you have a couple of hours before the sun sets.
Shall we try to make shelter before then?
Now would be good.
Yes, before it gets
Do you
dark.
feel different?